Hey boys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Be A Pro, where we are taking on the 15th place Titans. My Titans boys aren't going too well in this career mode, but we're 7th spot. As you see, our team is pretty strong. Our Justin Hodges, Curtis Rona, I think that's a pretty good center pairing. And we do have Winterstein, who I'm pretty happy about the signing of. I like Winterstein as a player. I don't know if he's rated too well in this game, but I do like Winterstein in real life. I think he's pretty underrated, but yeah, so this is a game against the Titans. It's a game where I feel like we should win, honestly. The Titans just aren't good in this game. I guess that's fairly realistic. Right there, what a move we put on the forward there. We just totally bamboozle him, but we do get taken down. Hopefully a sign of things to come though, but a lot of room up the middle. So, we're on the verge of the top 8. We are in 7, so obviously we are in the top 8. But right here, I was just standing back watching that, because that never happens in this, where our team actually does good play. But right there, we didn't even get involved. It was just good passing, and Curtis Rona on the end of I think it was Adam Blair or Sam Thaiday, a nice pass, and first try of the game wasn't even up to me, so good stuff by the boys. And if they can do that all year, that'll be exceptional. Then right here, just it wasn't the worst kick in the world, but not the best chase, and we step around Zillman coming across. I think it's Zillman anyway, and I think it's Jarvid Bowen does not have the speed to catch up. We were just making ground on him after that step, and Nene McDonald, I think it was him on the wing. He was the only one chasing through, and we just brushed him aside with ease. Get out of my way, and it was an open try line. Actually, Zillman was there. Zillman is very quick in this game, highly rated too, so hard to get around. But that is a brilliant try. So all of a sudden we're going to be 12-0 up, and we win this game. We'll probably be firmly into the top 8, and that's, like I said last episode, that's pretty much all I'm wanting from this, is just to get into the finals. I mean, I'd love to win a premiership with the Broncos, because this is probably going to be the last year at the Broncos. Obviously, I need to get some offers from other NRL clubs or Super League clubs, but I'm assuming I'm going to get a few offers. But right here, great work by Stewart there to pass it to me, and then quick hands by the outside man to get it to Sam Thaiday, who crosses for his first try. So we stepped around Aiden Caesar. Well, we drew Caesar in, and then just a draw and pass from, I think it was Ben Hunt actually. So just a nice simple try, and it's just starting to gel. Like the team, I'm saying I want to leave the Broncos, but everything's starting to gel. So it'll be a bit of a shame to leave when we're actually starting to play pretty good. But hopefully we can leave on, leave as winners. That'd be the ideal scenario, and we're going about it the right way. We started the season off pretty badly, but we started to get a few wins together, and that's what we need to do. We need to get into the finals, and that'll be good. But right here, so oh my goodness, Nene McDonald gets a bit of revenge on me right there. I'm pretty sure the pass hit him on the arm, and it should have probably been a knock-on, but in the game they don't call those knock-ons. And the ball was on the ground, and I always forget that square, you gotta double tap square to dive on it. So I'm always I want to press X to pick it up, but if you press X, you'll kick it. So I was just trying to run over it, and he would pick it up. But Nene had just had a little bit of an advantage on me. So, and then I got shrugged off. So not the best stuff. So it's 18-6, and that is going to be the halftime score, unless we can do something here, and we create a bit of opportunities, but we do get tackled. So 18-6 at half time, that's a pretty good lead. Very good lead. And right there, we just take it around right there. And Zillman trying to catch up, and he's going to get me. Guys probably looking at that why didn't you try to step or palm me off? I don't know. Obviously I could, but I like the chase, and I like trying to go for the corner. It looks realistic, the fact you're just sprinting for the corner, the fullback's coming across. I don't know, it just looked really cool. But I wasn't happy with that, so we come up, try to make a few big tackles. That's 2 in a row right there, but yeah, it was a pretty good chase by Zillman. You got to give it to him. That was a big effort, and he threw me into touch That's the third tackle in a row. Just putting the pressure on them. I didn't want them to make easy ground after that bit of a bomb try. But the Titans trying to throw it around, and they do force the poor pass. And, you know, that's down to, I would say, my defense. You know, we put the pressure on, and they had to get out of their end. But unfortunately, off that little error, they did strip the ball. So a bit unfortunate there. And then right here, a bit of room off the scrum. That's like the ideal scrum right there. When you're like two passes wide, you can get a lot of room. But Javid Bowen actually did a pretty good job. And right here, 60th minute, we're 12 points up. Go for the field goal, easy as I like, no pressure, and just a good pass. For once, the dummy half just passed it straight to me when I called for it, which is nice. So that's a 13-point lead, pretty comfortable, and we're just looking so dangerous. It is wet conditions, but you know, a lot of times in these rainy conditions, it's very hard to make ground and score tries, but we are not having any trouble this game. Everything is sticking. It was a pretty silly pass. I don't know who it was, but he was over the line, but he passed it to Opicic, and he did cross for the try. Probably should have been intercepted, but you know, we'll take it. 23-6 up. This is a bit of a hammering now. It was a game we were expecting to win, but nonetheless, it's good stuff. And then right here, bang off the left, Javid Bowen just totally destroyed him right there. That was just a nice move. We stepped around the first line of defense, and you know, the Titans at the end of the game, it seems like the kick chasers are a lot weaker, which I mean is pretty realistic. I do like that fact. It seems like you can make like more tries like this at the end of games. So we step there, the 4, and zigzag around a few, and then bang off the left, straight past Javid Bowen trying to cut across and pick up our second try. It's been a pretty outstanding game by us. Pretty much no errors, apart from right here. We are, you know, we're up by a fair few. We try a bit of a silly offload, but it doesn't really come back to bite us. Our defense, I don't know, just some games, our defense is just really good. They don't let line breaks through every set and that sort of thing. So it's nice. And then right here, the end of the game, we are going to win 29-6. So that's a big scoreline. It's not that easy to score tries in Beer Pro, but that is a massive scoreline. We pick up man of the match. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, and I will see you next time.